Hey, it's Zomboid time, guys. I'm excited. It's been a couple of days since I've been able to play. I am ahead of schedule on the videos, so I have got enough in bloom. What the hell does that mean? Okay, in bloom. Okay, not seed bearing. There's quite a few things here. I thought these were going to go rotten, so we better just harvest these as quick as hell. I really thought these were going to go rotten. Yeah, I know it's going to weigh us down tremendously. And more. And more. And it looks like some of those tomatoes have come in or just come in. I don't know if it just turned red or whether that was a figment of... No, the seed bearing, they've been there a while. Okay, good. We'll have those as well. So that's a lot of shit that we need to replant, which is a bit of a bummer. And we can do it now, you know, but I'm tempted just to plant a couple and then, you know, commit the rest of it to... Oh, rotten cabbages, baby. Hopefully I can just do this. Should there not be... Oh, okay, yeah, they're regular cabbages. And then they'll turn to rotten. I was going to say, should there not be more than that in there? Again, I might just have to look at this shit. Sentence most of these fresh cabbages into here because, you know, there's no way. Haven't been to sleep yet since getting back from last night's, you know, shenanigans when we stayed out for a few days. And yeah, it's a bummer that we don't have those books, but I am thinking more and more about, you know, taking a little hiatus, an extended trip out to Moldra. You know, I'm specifically interested in the kind of self-storage areas which are of huge value to Hydrocraft. You know, prior to Hydrocraft it was kind of dog shit, really. I mean, you could find a few baseball bats and you'd find some paint if that's really what you were into, and you'd definitely find some 210 seeds. Nice. That's you know, well up to speed again. Right, let's get some NPK and pick up that watering tin and a trowel. Yeah, you know, and you might find some other bits and pieces in there, for instance some metal sheets and stuff, you know, which can be useful. It's one of the best places to find them. But all in all, not very exciting. But in Hydrocraft you get boxes of lab equipment, you know, you get boxes of fucking all sorts. There's so much shit in there that it makes an excursion definitely worthwhile. Double fertilization, naturally. Don't give me that red message, mate. We're doing just fine. We can afford to do that, guys, because we are, I say, planting more stuff, you know, which can be... Did we even water that thing before? Fuck off. Okay, no, it hasn't been watered. And what about the info on this one? Okay, no fertilization, so we're just getting muddled. We're just getting, you know, a little bit confused is all. My age, right. Yeah, so, you know, like I say, the self-storage areas, we have a sledgehammer so we can smash through any walls that we need to. It is a worthwhile sort of outing, if you like. Okay, put the rest of the stuff away. Yeah, I have a bit of time to play Zomboids though, you know. Ain't that cool? Right, let's make a fill bag of compost. Let's do that. And yeah, we're probably going to be handling one as well. Now, you can't fill this one up. You have to empty it totally before it will allow you to fill it back up again. But look, we've got the mortar and pestle, and I knew I put it in here for a reason, because I would forget, because I'm a dozy bastard sometimes. Right, speaking of dozy bastards, put those cabbage seeds away, mate. Christmas wreath, not the most important thing in the world right now. You know, we're a long way off. Well, saying that, you know, the shops would be going mental right now. They'd be bashing out the Christmas stock. Yeah, so we've got some bits and pieces that we could potentially put down in our house, but it's nowhere near ready yet, so we're going to leave that for a bit. We've got a firefighter jacket. Okay, we don't have a hat, but we've got a welding mask. Do you know what, mate? I might just say fuck it, and we'll just start trying to smelt some stuff down if we need to. And yeah, Hydro's given me some more advice, as has Andrew. You know, they are sort of my Vortex was on it as well. Staple kind of, you know, say Hydro gurus, and Hydro, he or the community seems to have thought of everything, because he's telling me that you can make your own paint, and sure enough I did have a little look, and it involves pigments that you can extract from various bits and pieces. But you need to build a laboratory, which comes under alchemy, so let's just take a look at that just so I can show you guys what's involved there. Labora, make a laboratory. Okay, so latex gloves, empty notebook, not a problem, nor is there mortar and pestle. Test tube brush, common item in the old self-storage places. A thermometer, fuck knows where you get that from. Maybe you have to like disassemble something which you know, reveals it. All the other things are a bit of a ball ache, the glass beakers and the glass cylinders and all that stuff, but you can find those out and about in warehouses. And also the good thing about those storage sites is you get boxes of laboratory equipment, so you know, you open those bad boys up and you get that shit. The most difficult thing, I would say, just from my very simple, you know, sort of research and testing here, apart from God knows where you get the thermometer, the hardest bit there is this thing here. Test tube rack, not really a problem. I think you can craft one these days as well. You need 4 test tubes in there, again not really an issue, but the test tubes have to be closed with corks. There's too much text there, you can't read it, but the last bit is corks, and the corks are the bollock, my friend. You know, it's not like there's something which requires, you know, everything level 10 to make. It's just that you find them in bins and in kitchens and containers and stuff, and they're quite rare, you know, and they're an item that you would probably ignore. You know, we might not ignore them because we're obsessed with wine, you know, and being obsessed with wine, we might think later on down the line, hey, a cork or two might come in handy. But yeah, that's the deal. I'll try and stop blathering and we'll get some sleep. Yes, and in the morning I think we might try and sort of build up the entranceway to the you know, to our house. I think that might be quite a, you know, quite a good move. Okay, this stuff is all in the main thing, so if I put this in the other one, we might just have to stick this stuff up in here. You can't just put these things on the floor, you know, the stuff which is mounted on walls. You have to mount it on walls, that's the way it goes. Wooden framed mirror, that can go in there as well. And I mean, really, we're tired, but is there any point going to sleep right now? I don't think there is. It has to go there, does it? Fine. I suppose it is a lakeside painting, so it wants to be particularly on the side of the lake. That's just fine, you know, whatever. This isn't for strictly aesthetic value right now, guys. As I say, I'm just putting this shit on the walls just to get it out of our hair. Let's just free up the weight. The grey lamp as well weighs 2, which is unacceptable, really. place down. Yep, whatever. There we go. So it makes this little room a little bit more interesting, but oh, the toy shark as well, that might as well go down here. Yeah. So that's where we are. Propane, and now we can build metal walls as well, which is kind of cool. So I think the inner skin will probably be wood or maybe plaster. I don't know aesthetically how it looks, you know, kitting it out with a metal sheet. I can't remember if I did it in season 3 or not. If I did, I can't remember what it looks like. But these walls are going to be double skinned, so I've got to consider whether I'm going to have one space or two spaces. You know, with a walkway atop of it, and it's going to go all the way around, and there'll be no doors. It'll be a solid wall, and I will use the old sheet rope trick, which means that the house should be pretty much bloody well safe. You know, I expect what I'll do, guys, is I will let's say I'm going to have a kitchen, maybe like a pantry or whatever you call it, a cellar, I believe you can build, which, you know, you can't like go into the cellar, it's just a giant container, which is fine by me because we'll just store loads of food down there. So we'll have like a pantry, a kitchen out the front here. We'll have the library and the bar and the billiards table over in this section here. Then we'll have the lounge and maybe like a garage or something, you know, a garage over here, and behind it like a lounge chilling area with a dining room, maybe all open plan leading into the kitchen area. And then upstairs we're going to have our master, well no, we will have a master bedroom, yeah, we probably won't sleep in there. We're going to have a guest bedroom, we're going to have a bathroom, we might have a little study, like a little chill out, time out room, you know, for when we get upset and angry. And then we're going to build like a secret bit. We're going to build a third floor, or I suppose you'd call it a second floor, because this will be the first floor, yeah, in correct parlance or whatever. But we're going to build the staircase. We're going to build a little section, like a little crow's nest, a little, you know, monkey island or whatever you call it, you know, atop of the joint, and that will have our little bed and you know, a little bed stand and all that stuff. It won't be very luxury, but that's where we're going to sleep, is up on the top bit, and then we're going to bash the staircase out, and we're going to have a little, you know, cheeky fireman's pole made of sheet ropes leading down that we can, you know, hoik up and down, up and down, up and down, and maybe even an emergency kind of exit runway leading out to the walls, you know, so that we can get out onto the walls from our bedroom. That way as well, if we wake up and we just want to, like, you know, go sprinting out and do some shit, we can do it. I can't believe I've been talking for nearly 13 minutes and doing very, very little indeed. So, you know, I do apologise about that, guys. But it was important, really, that I, you know, discuss our plans. And we talked about that at the laboratory and making paint from pigment and stuff. And I'll have to decide, you know, that's the other thing, I suppose. What levels of skills do you need to make the laboratory? You don't need any skill. So yeah, okay, so it might be doable. There's just so many things to consider in this, aren't there? Right, we're getting soaked, we're quite tired, but you know what, I want to build this up. We're going to unpack the pallet of lumber, lumber stack, all of it. So we must be holding on to some more planks. Okay. Good. Right, we got one. Yep, I have to have a little. Just have to work this out here. Wooden floor. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3. finally stopped raining. Okay, carpentry, wooden floor. 1, 2. We'll go 3, 4, 5. I just have to consider, do I want 1, 2, 3, 4? My entranceway, do I want it, you know, the hall as I come in? Do I want one more? I maybe want one more. 1, 2, and then I come in. Okay, I think we're going to go for that. It's a bit ballsy, but I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, yep. We decided. Get some more of these bad boys. Oh, we're hungry already. Always hungry, always with the hunger. Create salad, chicken. We don't mind working outside, it's fine for us, you know. Okay, guys, I'm totally open, so if there's anything you want me to add to the house, and I haven't disclosed, you know, absolutely all of it. I think I spoke about a guest bedroom, a bathroom upstairs, the master bedroom, study, all that stuff. I think I covered the downstairs, but if I'm missing anything out, if there's anything, because I am pre-planning this, if there's anything you want me to add to the development of our mansion, you know, do let me know. And you know, I will try to accommodate it. This, guys, where I'm standing, is going to be our front door. It's going to be magical. And I'm not sure, because obviously I'm a novice to Hydrocraft. That music seems fucking loud to me. Okay. Yep. I've just turned it down a touch. Yeah, I am a novice to this. Fuck off, thunder. And along those lines, my question, or my, I suppose my desire would be, Hydromancer, can I put a roof over this house? Or does it have to be all kind of square and sort of Spanish looking, you know? That would be the question. I've seen somewhere that you can build a metal roof, so I'd be interested to know what that does. But yeah, can I build a bloody roof over the house? Can I make it look all nicey nice, you know? Right, okay, right, here we go. Let's do some interesting stuff then. Yeah, we have to get rid of this other pallet. Oh, did I actually build that? No, I think I curtailed it too quickly. I was getting too, you know, interested. Oh, guys, it's beautiful. That's a Bellingham, South Africa, French work, near Stellenbosch. And wifey and I have actually been there. We've been to the vineyard, we've been to Bellingham. We had a date there, and all we wanted to do was just get stuck into this wine. And this bloke, you know, I'd say bellend, but that would be a little bit harsh, because he was doing his best, but he was just hovering there. No way. What? Are there zombies around here? Yeah, this, maybe the rain brought them around or something. I hope there aren't any zombies near here. They can fuck right off. But yeah, this bellend just kept hovering and just sort of doing our heads in. It was just like, mate, just fuck off, you know, because it's all meant to be like nice. Let's sample the wine. Let's try the wine. We just want to scull the wine, you know. we just wanted to have at it. But you know, he was very persistent and insistent. Yeah, yeah, he was insistent, and yeah, we were just like, "Fuck off, mate! Just leave us alone." Yeah, we just want to demolish your wine, you know, without any kind of like, you know, judging eyes on us, any kind of fear of, you know, no rebuke or anything, right? Yeah, so guys, this that I'm building now is going to be... Oh, I didn't realise you could climb through it. That's cool. This is going to be our entrance way. So we're not safe, strictly speaking, from zombies here then. Pallet of lumber. Unpack that bastard. Go for it. Come on, Dick. Unpack it all. Right. And this is where... what? Oh, I see, I see. Yes, yes, of course. This is where we need to be really accurate. With, yeah, with what we choose to put out there. Now I'm wondering, guys, as well, do you have experience with plastering walls? If I plaster one wall on the outside where I can see it, does it plaster both sides of the wall? I imagine it does not. Do I have to do it twice, you know, like barricading and stuff? That's a question I have for you. Yeah, I'll see what you know about that. Go, 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 Richard. Come on, let's do this, baby. Yes! The other thing I'll have to consider is whether I need to put... Oh, I haven't got the right amount of planks. Whether I need to put pillars in any of the corners. It tends to be these outer corners that look like they're like missing a chunk. You see what I mean in a second. So here, look. Looks like it's missing a piece, and we can add a pillar to that, but I think I will have to judge that when the time comes. That's it, build it up, baby, build it up. And again, son. Yeah, so this is exciting stuff, because I've never built a house from scratch, and we're not just building a house, guys, we're building a bloody, you know, you know, this is cribs, this is our mansion, this is a fully upgraded yard for old Jamison here. It's a bit of a luxury project for him. You know, he shouldn't be titting about with this kind of stuff in a zombie apocalypse, but you know, it's his right. I hate how you have to click on the goddamn corners of this shit to get this done. Does it help you if you go on the inside, mate? There we go. Oh no, is it the wrong one? Yeah, it is the wrong one, Richard. Come on, sort it out, dude. How do we do this then? How do we do it? There we go. There we go, we gotcha. Gotcha. Caught you out, son. Right, there's our doorway. These are windows, by the way. I know what you're thinking. What are you doing, mate? Creating windows. This is a zombie apocalypse. The bastards could get in. You know, trust me. Was that a good Arnie impression? I might leave it on that because we're running out of time here. But yeah, like I say, trust me. I need windows downstairs, otherwise it's going to be too dark and too depressing, and you know, there's no point being alive if you can't take pleasure here and there. Life is about pleasure. And I think, you know, in his heyday, Jamison is an absolute, you know, pleasure naught. I think he knows what it's all about. Yeah, he wants to build a bloody wine cellar and, you know, get himself a bar and get the whiskey out on the go and everything, and just have himself a little party. You know, he'll send invites out to guests, but he doesn't really expect any returns on that. But he's happy. Yeah, we're happy. We're alive, baby. We're alive. Nice one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy now. Ciao, Ziozi.